everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Miss May, also known as One Fab Teacher. I teach here in the fabulous hot Houston, Texas, and I am a first grade teacher. This video, I'm just gonna get right into it. If you're not looking for a new planner, or you're not really here to listen about a planner, then I would suggest you X out and definitely check out my video from yesterday about teacher boundaries with parents. That would be a great one for you to see. But if you are here, please stay for a little while. Grab yourself something to drink and let's just chit chat. So let's talk about lesson plans. So I have two types of teacher planners in my TPT store. If you're not familiar with TPT, it's known as Teachers Pay Teachers. I mean, oodles of resources for teachers, free and to purchase. And I have various resources in my store, and teacher planners happen to be one of them. Now I have two versions of them. I have your traditional lesson planner type teacher planner, where you have your subjects and then your lesson plan boxes and you write in your lessons for that week. That style I have tried for so many years, so on, and tried. And finally I just gave up on it, and I just thought, oh, I just can't do my plans this way. That's when I came up with the weekly teacher planner, because this planner is more of like your to-do list for work. So for example, my lesson plans that I print off, I always have them on a clipboard. Y'all, this clipboard is so old, but it just, I don't know, it just still, but this is my let me show you. This is my clipboard that I made many moons ago. It's pretty old, but I still like it and it works. And these are just like old lesson plans, okay? So I just print them and I just stick them on my clipboard, and then these are on my clipboard all week. And then I just check off, each day, 2 pages. You can do front to back, whatever. But this is how my lesson plans are that I teach from. The reason why I also like typing them up inside in that format is because I can add more information in there than I would be able to in a lesson plan format those boxes that you see in the traditional lesson planners. Now, the traditional work for people, and that's why I have them in my store, because people like that and it works for them. So, I can appreciate that, because you have to flow with what works for you. So with me having that option of uploading, printing my lesson plans and just sticking them on my clipboard, I needed something for a weekly, but for like my weekly to-do list. I did not want to be that person that had 2 different planners going on. My brain doesn't function that way. I just can't do it. I feel chaotic. I feel like I have too much going on, and I don't like that feeling, because then I start feeling unsuccessful, and I don't like that feeling. So I needed something that was not only a teacher planner, but also a form of a personal planner too, because my teacher planner is with me all the time. What's that? My teacher planner is with me all the time. So I created the weekly teacher planner version of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the camera over, and I'm going to show you what the weekly looks like. Now, the weekly forms are the exact same forms that you would see in the regular teacher planner that I have available as well. If you have purchased my weekly planner in the previous year, you can re-download it and get it for free, because once you purchase the planner, every year I update the dates and all that good stuff, maybe change some fonts or something, but it's absolutely free to you once you purchase it once. You don't have to repurchase it again to get a new one, okay? So the camera over, and I'm gonna just share with you, and we're just gonna get right to it, okay? All right, guys, so this is the Martha Stewart Discbound Planner. You can find this at Staples for a reasonable price. If you've seen my previous planner videos, you know I've used this particular one, the linen, for a few years now. It has a closure for your planner, so your planner can stay closed so nothing falls out of it, like so. And then the rings I purchased, they're Lavender rings. They're gold. In my previous videos, I've used rose gold, which I absolutely love. But this year, I just wanted to change it up a little bit and use gold ones. They're very smooth so that your papers, when you turn them, they don't get jammed or stuck. They just turn very smoothly. So that's the front of it. There's the back of it, nice and simple and clean. And I do love the feel of it. It's a smooth material, linen. So anyway, let's get right into it. I just want to show you really quick what makes this planner a little different from the particular lesson plan teacher planner that I have in my store. So when you open this up, you have a pocket here where you can store whatever you would like. And then this is just like a little motivational board I feel for myself. It says, God will always bring you through it. Pray always. Don't forget. And just some little cute little clippies. You know how it is when you go to find things out of the sticker store and you just I have so many stickers, y'all, it's ridiculous. So anyway, so let's get into it. Here you have your cover page, and this says One Fab Teacher Planner. And then when you turn it, and I have these in a the sheet protectors, these are just disc bound version. And so what I mean is, like, when you lift that up, see how that lifts up? They just pop right back in nice and smoothly. That's what I love about it. And I'm pulling on this and it's not gonna come out. Turn the page, you have your title page, One Fab Teacher Planner. This One Fab Teacher Planner belongs to Miss Tiffany May. And then you turn the page and you have your teacher information. This section is strictly for you, what you need as a teacher personally. Like I said, these forms are also in my other teacher planner, the lesson plan version. These forms are in there too. So for teacher information, you have your year at a glance from August 2020 through July 2021. Then you have your teacher passwords, your professional development. Like I said, if you see my planner videos, they're the exact same forms in that one. And you can organize this however you want. You can put things however you want. So then you have your professional development. You have your favorite substitutes, personal absences, your classroom volunteers, your classroom events, and then each page has a quote at the bottom for you. Like this one says, when life gives you Monday, dip it in glitter and sparkle all week. I love that. Let's see what else for teacher information. So then you have your safety at a glance. There's also a version where you can edit this because you might not have the same things that I have. Then you have your must-do checklist. This is just a checklist really for me at the beginning of the year, usually, of what I need to buy, what I need to find, what I need to make. Like, this is the checklist, and I just check it off done or highlight across done, and I just have several sheets of that. Then I have my seating chart. Times are different now, but when we are back inside the classroom, I create a seating chart for my students every single month. Each month they get a new place to sit, and they love it too. See, and then I keep one, so like this would be August, September, October, November, and I would add more to it, but that was just to kind of show you like personal teacher information, okay? All right, so that's my teacher information. Then we go into the calendar. What I love about this planner too is like you can organize it however you want. I always want my teacher information up front first, and then I like for my calendar to start. I'm not gonna go through all of these months, but monthly tabs, they're like stickers with like laminate across it. They're not real sturdy, but they're not flimsy either. I'm very impressed with them. I purchased these off of Amazon. I'll put a link in the description box below for you. Every monthly is going to look like this. It's going to have your circle, then it's going to have your push pin, and your month. It goes all the way through the month. So like August is the same, but it has a different color push pin. Now when you open it up to your month, every month is going to start just like this. You're going to have your goals page. This is the page where you set goals for yourself for that month. What are you wanting to accomplish? What do you want to do better? Just any type of goal that you have, you can write it here. Whether it's 1 goal, 2 goals, 5 goals, whatever it is, you're going to put that here. And at the front of every goal page is the same quote: a little progress each day adds up to big results. So every goals page looks like this, and then when you open it up, you have your month on 2 pages, you have your days of the week, you have your numbered dates with nice size boxes, and then you have a quote at the top. Whatever is good for your soul, do that. July, and then the year. There's a new quote every month for you to motivate you. I made this black and white. I made the weekends kind of a gray color, but I wanted it to be somewhat just very simple so that you can add as much to it or as little to it that you prefer. Totally up to you. And then when you start your weeks, it looks like this. It goes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then this box here is a box for you. Like this speech bubble is really for you to either, one, you can reflect on your week and write it in here. What went well, what didn't go so well, or you can decorate it and make it more of a motivational speech box for you with your stickers and your washi. However you want to do it, it's totally up to you. But that's for you. I put, you know, the first part of the week here and then transfer over to the last part of the week here, because with my brain and my thinking, I don't like going across and then coming back and then going across. Like I feel like it's a tease within the week. I don't know, just how I think. So for your weeklies are always going to pretty much look the same. The only thing that's going to change, of course, is the quote each week, and then your washi tape is going to change. Everything else stays the same, and then when the year turns to 2021, you have your washi. So inside here is notebook paper. It looks like notebook paper, and then you have your washi tape. And the same washi tape is all throughout the planners. So black and white, then red, green, beautiful blue, yellow, and then the last one is like a tan. So the last one will start in the month of August. So you'll have those washis all throughout the whole year. Now, I want to show you real quick what it looks like when you start writing in these. This is just a sample. So here, let me just slide this in here. See how nicely those go in, guys? I love it. So here's I just made up this week for you guys just so that you can see what you can do with this. So if you look here, like this week I said, you know what? I want this to be a motivational section for me. So it says, the Lord will fight for you and you shall hold your peace. Exodus 14:14. And then I put some stickers here, you know, that's just reminding me of the Lord and his grace. And then I put a little sticker here that says amazing, because I think that quote is amazing, with a little heart. And then here, what I do when I'm going inside my planner and I'm planning like Sunday night for the next week, all the time, I've always thought this way, everything in black is going to be work related. It's all work. And my number one job, you know, I do YouTube, I do TPT, but those are my secondhand things. You know, teaching in the classroom is my number one first job. And so everything that pertains to that is all in black. So as you can see, I just made this up, y'all. This isn't for real. I just wanted to just kind of show you what it looks like when you write in it. So, and you can also type in it because there is a version where you can edit in PowerPoint. So you have your black and white, your black here, and then like some weeks you may want your personal to be all in one color, or you might want to change the colors. It's totally up to you. But like this particular week, I'm like, okay, all personal is going to be strictly in this color, you know, pink. And you guys know I love my Ink Joy gel pens. Those are my jam. And then my other jam, my black pens, they're the Muji pens, and it's the 0.38 version of the Muji. So Ink Joy and Muji, those both have my heart, both of them. So I just wanted to show you guys a little version of what you can do with that. So I'm gonna just take that, you can just take that out, and what I do is I like to take it out too and plan out and then stick it right back in. So simple and easy to do. Also with this planner, you can just work on it on one side. you know, so it folds. I like how flat it is when it folds. So that's another way too. Now, lastly, what I want to do, sorry guys if that was loud. I'm not going to go through all the months because they're all the same. What I'm going to do, one last thing. So then you have your reflection of the month page. So for the month of July, you're just going to write down your reflection, your emotions, how you felt, what went well, what didn't go well, what do you need to work on, or what was great. You always have a reflection page so that's for every single month. Okay, now after the whole calendar pages, after those pages, you go into, I have a folder. Now this folder came with the Martha Stewart discount, so this folder is awesome because for this folder I just put like important things that I need. I don't just shove this with a bunch of nonsense. This, because I carry this bullet planner everywhere. This folder is just basically for important documents that I need to have on a day-to-day basis for my students or for my school, whatever it may be, okay? Next, you have your student information, just like you do in the other planner that I've created. But like for student information, you have your class list, you have birthdays. I also have birthdays where you have it where it has lines, so you can choose whichever one you prefer. Totally up to you. And then you have your parent contact list with one page and one on each side. That gives you 20, so you might need two pages of those. And then you have your communication log. Now the communication log, I have two different ones. One for your whole class, and then one for one for individual students. So like a page for each kiddo. Kind of totally up to you what you prefer. Let's see. Next, you have student passwords. I know my students have various websites that they're able to go to. So what I do is just put the site. So it could be, let's see, what do my kids do? What's the one? Oh, such a brain fart. I can't even think. Okay, let's just say iStation. So I would put iStation. I would type in all my kids' names here instead of writing them out. I would type all their names here and then their username and passwords here. This was a lifesaver in March and April when the pandemic hit and parents were calling like, Miss May, we need the password for this, or we need this for this. A lot of my kids knew them, but some of them were just so like, I don't know what it is. And it was so nice to just have this and not stress about, oh my gosh, I can't go up to the school and get their passwords. I had this with me and I could just email it to them. Voila, done. So you have that for your students. Also medical information, so allergies and that kind of stuff. And then transportation. There's a blank version and then there's a version that's already made up, and then one that you can type in. Totally up to you. And like I said, there's a positive quote on each one. You guys know how I am about positivity. So another one of these sleeves, and what I've decided, y'all, as I was thinking about this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy more of these, and I'm going to stick the divider pages in here to separate each section. I'm going to put those inside of here. I just think that would be a great resource. So I'm going to buy some more of these and do that. So then you have your gradebook section, and you know, just with your gradebook, you have whatever it is, it could be reading, math, writing, whatever the case may be, typing your kiddos' names, whatever it is up here, and then just check off, highlight, whatever. So that's your teacher gradebook. And then again, another one of these dividers where I'm gonna redo this, so because those are super handy. We have staff, so we have meetings. These are your notes. So I usually have staff meetings, team meetings, and then just general meetings of like a committee that I'm on. So I have staff meeting and then some note pages, and then I have team meetings and then some note pages, and then I have meeting with the note pages, because I find that if I don't have them split up versus on just one notebook page, everything gets all mixed up. I just like things separated, because then I can always say, oh, that was from our staff meeting, or oh, that was from our team meeting. Let me see what our previous notes were on that, versus thumbing through a notebook or forgetting a notebook. It's all right here, but yet it's separated. So guys, I just wanted to share that with you really quick. Share your love and support, and until next time, don't forget to always pray, because God will truly, He will always make a way. I love you guys. Bye.